You know, I often wonder what our glorious war dead are thinking if there is a heaven or an afterlife. When they look down upon this island, Great Britain, and if they wonder, what the hell was it all for? What did we fight for? What did we die for? Because the state of Britain at the moment, I do really, I'm, I'm scared for its future, for our future. And I doubt very much it can get fixed. And if it does, then it's going to take a long, long time or something very drastic to happen. Now, I am, of course, talking about the Free Palestine March that happened over the weekend, and in particular, the Met Police's arrest of a guy for, well, having a British Union flag in his possession. Now, the Met Police have issued a statement saying that the guy wasn't arrested for waving a Union flag, but for something else, and they won't say what it was. However, this has been contested on social media by people who have social media accounts who stood there with the guy at the time. And then the Met Police came out with a statement saying that he was using racist language at the crowd. I mean, come off it. Did you see who the crowd was? This was a crowd who, some of them, had photos of Hamas paragliders sellotaped to their bags and to their backs. These are the same paragliders who invaded Iran from Gaza and committed mass murder, terrorist atrocities and kidnappings. So these people got a free pass. There were people at that march as well flying flags with the Hamas logo on it. And Hamas is a proscribed terrorist organisation by the British government. But again, these people got a free pass. There were people at that march flying socialist and communist banners. And both those ideologies have been responsible for the deaths and suffering of billions of people on Earth. And yet these people also got a free pass. And last but not least, there were people at that march flying the ISIS flag. And those people also got a free pass. I mean, ISIS needs no explanation about what they did, and they have links to Hamas, by the way. And yet the Met Police didn't arrest any of these people, but the lone guy stood there with his British Union flag. He was carted off. And when you think of the reason the Met Police eventually gave for arresting him for shouting racist abuse, well, this thousands-strong march were chanting racist, anti-Semitic slogans, for heaven's sake. This wasn't a march just for freeing Palestine. This was a march for anti-Jewish hatred. And yet it was allowed to take place. They even put up scaffolding, a stage around a senator, for heaven's sake. A blasphemous and offensive gesture, if ever I saw one, against the British people. If there's one thing you don't do here in the UK is disrespect our war dead. And it's a dark day indeed here, when British people aren't allowed to fly British flags during a march, where foreigners are effectively calling for the eradication of another race. It's bonkers, isn't it? And there we go, that's my video. I hope you like. Please comment, share, subscribe. Until the next time, Roger Trout.